Welcome back to Bleach Anime Review Episode 36. We're reviewing the 25th episode of Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, which is also the 391st episode of the series, The Master. Now, I was looking at the wiki site for info. I had to abruptly change it because it had stated for one of the chapters that these pages, and I'm like, no, it doesn't. So, it adapts pages 17-18 of chapter 601 for chapter 602. It adapts 1 pages 2 through 16. Chapter 603 pages 4 through 10 and 14 to 17. Now this is the one basically where I had to change it, because originally it was different pages. I had to change it because yes, it did adapt these pages. 604, I have it where it's the first 10 pages and page 17. It had written on there, whoever edited this apparently said, oh, it's 9, 10, and 17. I'm like, I read the chapter like, no, that's not true. Did you read the chapter? Did you assume that it basically adapted 3 pages? It adapted a lot more than that. It also adapted pretty much the entirety of chapters 605 and 606. So we started off with the Vizards. Yes, the Vizards, where they arrive in the Sarate. Well, the ones that are not basically return to be captains, about 3 of them basically return to be captains. So basically, they're getting the info they collected. Meanwhile, though, we see the anime debut of Ryorichi's little brother, who also happens to be the 23rd head of the family. His name is Oshiro. Yep, and of course he wonders, like, where his sister is. And it's like, oh, I said her head, like, really? Yeah. And by the way, Ichigo and his group are absent for this episode. If you're curious, did the anime cut it out? Nope. They just not here. This does happen for this arc for reasons. Like, if you read, like, the arcs came before this, Ichigo was on screen a lot of the time. Here, it's like, there are certain times Ichigo would just simply just not here, because they have other stuff coming on here. So, meanwhile, though, on the ground, well, we also have BB, the death girl, drinking Bambi's blood. No, not the deer Bambi. No, not that. There's a character named Bambi here who's dead, and she wants basically her blood back. And she's drinking like, I don't want you to drink my blood. And of course, she just smacks her head on the ground. More blood comes out. And then we see, I think it's Minko, I think his name is. The skinny kid. Yes. And then we'll get to more what happens next, basically, as it ties in what goes on up in the sky. Because, well, one of the remaining Elite Guard members is still alive, takes on one of the members of Squad Zero, the one who made the event of the Zanpakuto. Like, oh, I may give you more blood so you can die quicker. He's like, I'll take the blood out, and of course he rinses out. That's that. Udo takes on the seamstress, where it looks like he lost, but later won. Yes, then Orobara proceeds to fight the leader of Squad Zero, where he's like, don't throw out that name so lightly. He told him many times. Because, of course, basically when he's saying his name, it's like, he sees him as a brat, and of course it's like, cut his name, and then like, you think, oh, it's going to be over. Nope. So basically, Orobara decides to do something completely unexpected. He activates a special power that basically makes Quincy and his power turn into a giant ring that rains down the Quincy's down below. What this power does, it redistributes the power to Quincy's who are essential. Non-essential Quincy's are reduced to dust. So, they cut out the fact that the old man of the elite members of the Quincy's, he's killed. They cut that out here. Basically, there's a handful of them basically who survive. We have where the guy take on Renji. He's just like, Your Majesty, what are you doing this for? Yes, this is basically something I had to put back on there because it did adapt this. Yes, I did. I watched the anime, I read the manga, so whoever put it on there, do your research better. So, yeah, and then of course the episodes with people get a little power boost, and well, it seems as the way Urabara is like the one it looks like the Solar Brothers are gonna win. Nope, he just turns tables just because he's a bad guy. Yeah, that's kind of how he is in this arc. Yep. But that's pretty much it, particular view. Next episode, Comic Corner. I'll call it night. Okay, thanks you.